here. I think even because it was 3-2 in the winners final, that could have gone either way. And I think after that point, he said, okay, I know what I must do if I get my potential run back, which that has come to fruition here. Dominating fashion in this first half in the grand final. So this is our final 3 games here at Capcom Cup 10. Somebody is earning $1 million after this first of 3. I am so glad we are commentators because I would not want to do this.
I felt under pressure the moment I walked through the door, Jammer. That's why I'm not a player. So, let's see. The beginning of the end. All tied up again. Losers bracket for both here in the grand finals. Uma now brought down to Chris Wong's level.
Let's see if he fires on all cylinders right now, and he goes for staggered pressure here. Loses a lot of drive gauge in the process. Or something, and a hard read there with the jump. He wasn't doing that in the first game, and that was a read on the Sandblaster for sure. I saw a backdash there from Chris Wong that gets punished. He's going for all the OD moves there. Is Uma.
And look at this.
Got to bait something.
A huge difference in aggression. Chris Wong not ready for it just yet on defense, and this is going to be great. You know, Uma, he could take this damage, but what happens after this situation with the advantage on knockdown? Excellent defensive choices, and the punish counter. You know what? Either way, if it was a fireball or not, even in normal, Chris Wong didn't have enough life to retaliate with a TI of his own.
Well, Chris Wong reeled back in his seat because I think even he was surprised at that choice that Uma made, but he's got to switch things up, and boy, has he done it, and delivered in spades in that first round. Crouching medium punch there. He's looking for the conversion there as Chris Wong, but Uma's making him block, so he has to change his mind. Suppressor did whiff. Oh, the uppercut. No slam dunk there as well. Walks forward there, and then walks undone. No punish counter, but he got something to work with.
The punish counter is there. Another, actually, he's going to back away. No big conversions. Thankfully for Uma's sake, to walk out of the corner without any big damage.
You get all the real estate to work with, so I think it's the safest and most conservative choice. And here comes the Feng Shui engine again, and he lets it rock, the delayed hit.
Oh, that was a counter hit. Was that delayed from the side of Uma, or was Chris Wong just really adamant about pressing the button?
He's going for a safe jump there, either with the jump medium kick. Throws in the fireball to cover the entry. Still not throw teching there as Chris Wong. He's not panicked yet. When he starts throw teching, he'll panic. He's holding it down here. Uma can't take an action just yet. Chris Wong knew that. That's why he's trying to make sure he does as much drive gauge damage as possible to keep him in the amber. But all systems go with the green. Just weighing it out here.
I think for either player, any single hit confirm can lead to destruction, and Chris Wong is threatening that with that exact crouch medium punch within the space. He's threatening the ranges.
Still resilient on defense, exuding that patience there, and there's a trade that was fine. We can take that, but Chris Wong might try to bait him into doing a button and catch him with the second crouch medium. Let's find out.
With less than 10 on the clock, we're going to see some really antsy movement.
Back throw. I think Uma's still got the lead, and now he doesn't. Yeah, he parried with 2 seconds on the clock. That was a very interesting decision. I'm surprised about that. Got Chris Wong the round. Good pressure there. Almost in burnout in 90 seconds here. It's Chris Wong. I know he's got 2 bars, but he's got to be very careful. He's got to make sure some sort of attack connects. No anti-air.
I totally understand that because how Uma had delayed his dive kicks. I totally respect that decision from Chris Wong. And even more so, the buttons from Uma on the way out. On wake up. Now we got the low forward. It's time for the Feng Shui.
Let's play indeed. Here comes the safe jump. Oh no, he goes for an empty jump instead. The super gauge is actually depleting rapidly here. Gets the overhead into a store, and he didn't believe in it, but it wasn't the juggle version of the Fuha store.
Man, he's gotten so much damage after, what, 2.5 sequences?
Still not going for the rising uppercut anti-air there, and he's just going to hold it down here. Uma, he's got to be very careful.
Ooh, that could have been whiff punish from Chris Wong.
Still blocking it out here. Lovely defense here. Doesn't get the perfect parry, but yes, I'd send him away as well. I do not want to deal with a Chris Wong with low vitality, and he gets through it.
Wow, what a smooth criminal. This man reacted to the Sandblast with a drive rush, and even more so, OD 10-cent rin for the invincibility. What a play from downtown.
He's lucky as well because the combination of having a good hitbox on the uppercut, and it's a forward-moving move. And of course, having the hurtbox on the Sandblaster. It worked out for Uma there. 1-0 in this grand final reset. I thought we were actually going to see 4 games from the bounce from Chris Wong. No lie. Roundhouse there, safe on block. And away again, hits him with the forward fist. He might have to utilize that a little bit more in the neutral to kind of get Chris Wong to think about different buttons to use. He's readjusting his spacing because of that button until he runs into danger there. That will be the flash knuckle conversion.
Again, the anti-throw option for Uma. It really hasn't.
It really hasn't worked.
For any of the juries against Chris Wong specifically.
All right, that's going to be the rounds. Does he need his level 1? There's the Vulcan Blast. Puts 1 round on the board in this game 2 of the grand final reset here. Does Chris Wong. Damn, the mental stamina these guys have is ridiculous.
I was just about to comment on that. Chris Wong still firing on all cylinders with the offensive sequence. Now you get the corner pressure. What's it going to be? Uma tried to maybe walk out. You didn't see the low get checked from Chris Wong with the full conversion. No, sir. No hammers here. All Tencent.
Denied. And there comes the Feng Shui again. Doesn't want it to drive reversal because it'd be a low drive gauge. And he swatted him away like a newspaper to a mosquito. Takes it straight to the corner here. Lovely safe jump there from Uma. Drive reversal, keep him there. This is good. Forward throw.
Even caught the backdash towards the end of it, actually.
Challenges immediately after a frame advantage button there with the stand medium punch.
Look at the spacing, yeah. Right under the timer, right? That's the sweet spot for a lot of the players to check the defensive maneuvers from the person in the corner. But
the jump, oh
he puts himself in there now. Man, the bravery after that. Walk up, stand, jab.
What?
Oh, a tick throw.
Dude, that connected.
It did connect.
Crazy late there with the active frames of the stand like it. One hit from Chris Wong should do the trick, but Uma gets the hit first and he takes the round.
And that was actually rather sneaky, right? After the stand jab, it was Chris Wong's turn to press a button, but I just don't even know what button it was. Or maybe it was too late because that standing medium punch shouldn't have clipped him as a frame trap.
True. Moving on to the next round here. Drive reversal on a sandblaster. Interesting. I guess he wants to space and store up as much as possible before he goes right back in. Drive rush in there.
Wow, that was sneaky. That was so early.
Well, these guys have actually been catching each other off guard a little bit with the really close drive rushes into mediums or lights. He tried to do it there, Uma. Charges up. I wonder if he tried to trick him into doing something. Not sure, but he gets a punish count throw anyway. We're going to see a Feng Shui engine soon. And he baits him with the stall. Yeah, he baits him with the stall. That's huge. And he's going to do the Feng Shui engine. And it looks like, all right, he's going to go for a different conversion here instead. Let's see what tricks he got. I know there's a stylist.
What a throw tech. That could have been it. He's still in dangerous territories. No overhead, please.
Nah, he's not going to do it. It won't kill either. Chris Wong, he's trying to perfect carry something to turn something around. But maybe if he can get in range of a throw and grab him, be sneaky, but he can. Forward throw.
Man, the slow and daunting approach. Oh, no! And there was too far from that exchange and the pushback. Chris Wong thought he could get the punish off of a -8 situation. It was too far.
I have to give credit to some of these players because they're doing certain projectiles or certain attacks from a very range where drive reversal, remember, there's still pushback on it, right? So even then, tried to punish, didn't get it. And the guys are ready immediately to try and get the button there. Spacing traps are very dangerous in fighting games these days. It's 2-0 to Uma in the reset here.
God. Is the download complete? Will he have enough in the tank mentally to secure the $1 million, or will Chris Wong have the answer? Already aggressive, he dashed up at Uma's face with 0 reaction, actually, and Chris Wong not finding the opening just yet. He's been facing off against a brick wall thus far.
If I was him, I'd go bonkers this set.
Who?
Uma.
I agree.
He's got one game to play around with, but again, $1 million on the line, and he's trying, again, he's being a little bit more aggro with his choices.
That is a little bonkers, and we'll definitely accept that.
Run away, gets
the air reset. Good awareness. I love the presence of mind to jump in certain sequences.
Oh, okay. Gets the uppercut here, cancels into the level 1 to counter the GI.
Tension is building, ladies and gentlemen. Uma is about a strike and a half away from taking the first round. And yes, sir, we are going to get that stun. No, that was a crush.
Okay.
It was a crush, I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Oh, and it finally worked! He got the one time he said, forget the jumping medium punch. I'm going straight to the only dive kick. He knew what risks were applied, and he takes it there, and he is on Capcom Cup 10-point. The crowd is cheering for him right now.
Let's see if he has it. That's a counter hit. Sweep and not punish. Chris Wong sweating.
Sweating indeed, sweating buckets when he gets the conversion into the flash knuckle. Chase him down for some Oki here. I wouldn't be surprised if we see an uppercut from Uma soon to even risk it, but hey, I think he knows what position he's in. Breaks him down, jumps away, and then gets grabbed for his troubles.
Chris Wong with a hefty amount of life to take certain risks, but yeah, again. Speaking of risks, Uma was trying to bait out something, but guess what? Chris Wong was still within range to get a big damage conversion, burning himself out.
He's been doing the full assault after the drive rush on several different ranges, but I think Chris Wong's clocked onto where he's doing it from up close. Far away is a little bit different. Definitely identifying things as we go along. Whiff punish there with the forward hard punch.
And it's so difficult to whiff punish that because of the startup and the spacing that he needs to
Oh, okay. Splurged a bit too much meat and he will get punished for his troubles here, Uma. And it will be a level 3. And this is what's very good in the game. If somebody doesn't make use of their 2 bars they spent, you punish it and take as much drive gauge away as possible. Let's see what the choice is from Uma. Perfect parry! Takes away!
Look at the setup for the feng shui engine! The corner carry is going to be so significant, and so is the burnout!
He's got no resources, so he's going to play with the stun. He's going to set him up for a stun scenario. Let's see what he does. This full conversion. This is the game. He's done. I think he's done. That's it. It will be the stun. He's going to store up. He's going to finish the combo. And ladies and gentlemen, $1 million is going to be awarded to Uma. Nobody had him on the cards to take the cup. He's represented with jury. He's represented Taiwan. And he will be your first $1 million champion for Street Fighter 6 here at Capcom Cup 10.
Immaculate from start to finish, making waves outside of the pools in the group stage, making his name known amongst the crowd. Ladies and gentlemen, your Capcom Cup 10 champion, Uma, one more time.
Well played there indeed, but we got to hand it over. We see our hosts on the stage right now. Let's hand it over to them to properly congratulate our Street Fighter 6 champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we please make some noise for our Capcom Cup 10 runner-up and winner of $300,000, Chris WONG!
So Chris, you have been really consistently strong. You took second at Singapore premiere and first at France premiere. Now you are second in the Capcom Cup. Why? How were you able to stay so strong consistently for so long?
First of all, because I am a salaryman, I'm not a full-time gamer. And then after work, every day I practice 4 hours per day. And then Japanese player always invite me to custom room to play fans for them. And the champion, Yuma Kagami, also is my practice partner. Yes.
Chris, thank you so much, brother. Amazing performance. Chris WONG, ladies and gentlemen. Phenomenal. You can go ahead with Uma. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a long time coming. From the beginning, Street Fighter has been building up to this moment. And now we have our Capcom Cup 10 champion.